Hey everybody.
I don't know what our music is anymore because we keep getting in trouble for it.
It's Chortle Games. Chortle Games. I'm here. We're here for the podcast. Yeah. We're here for the podcast. Yeah. We're here for the podcast. Yeah.
ChortleCast.
Nice try though, bro.
This is me, not him.
This
is him.
Me, not him.
Me.
So, hey everybody, welcome to ChortleCast, the official podcast of Chortle Games. And this is our platform for talking about news and games and pop culture and all that good jizz and jazz and all that such. So, I'm Jake. This is Brody.
It is. Thank you.
It is in fact Brody. So, we got a great show for you today. We're going to be talking about some of the news highlights from this week.
And Trump.
We're going to be talking about Trump and how he's ruining video games for everyone. God. So, anyway, it's going to be a great show. But first, Brody, how you been, man? You been good?
I've been good.
Dude, I've been out of town for like 2 weeks.
You have.
I ain't seen you in a while.
We both been busy.
We both been busy. What you been playing this week?
What have I been playing? Overwatch when I've had the chance. Fiance shout out. She has a kidney stone. And that's been what we've been dealing with this week. And also, the headache thing I mentioned.
Yeah?
Trying to quit drinking sodas.
Oh.
I've been no sodas for 4 days now.
On that health kick for this
Kinda.
new year.
I've had sweet tea with like one meal every day.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, just water.
I've been trying to drink more water. Not necessarily cut back on sodas, but just drink more water.
I drink a ton of water.
I bought a decanter to put in my office that I fill with water every day. I'm supposed to drink a whole thing in the morning and a whole thing in the afternoon, and it ends up being like 2 gallons, I think, something like that.
Nice. That's a lot of pee.
It's a lot of. I do pee very frequently when I do that. So, anywho, well, I've had a heck of a week.
You can't.
So, first off, I've been playing Gravity Rush. Well, here, let me go into my PlayStation fanatic horrible moment. So, I went on a conference, this thing called Editor's Retreat, and for those of you that don't know, it's this huge, very tight-knit, expensive retreat that editors go on, and you learn about different things, and you get to listen to other editors talk about their process and everything. And so I got to go because my boss is awesome, and I got to meet. Shouts out! I got to meet Brody. So many cool people, but
did you meet Iron Man?
The first one that I got to meet. This is Monica Daniels. This is me and Monica Daniels, and so she has been the assistant editor on Supergirl, Preacher, and is now working on Colony, as well as a plethora of other things that she's done before those. But
like AMC Preacher?
Yes.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Is it
it's so good. It's so good.
I need to watch it.
Monica walked us through a couple different scenes in the show and like broke down what they had to do. I mean, crazy stuff, Brody, like crazy stuff. Like she took the head of a child in one scene and put it on the body of that same child in another scene because he didn't look at the person right and stuff. I mean, it was crazy what all she had done.
Shouts out Monica.
Yeah, Monica Daniels, she was super cool. But then, Brody, I also got to meet Dan Lebenthal, I think is how you say his name. He, Brody, is the editor of Iron Man, Elf, Thor the Dark World, Ant-Man, and the new Spider-Man Homecoming.
That guy looks like a dad. Like he just has a dad look.
He's got a dad look. Well, yeah. He is not married, so there you go. But anyway, yeah, super cool guy. Talked about all sorts of cool stuff. It was very interesting to listen to him. He didn't tell me anything about the new Spider-Man movie.
Oh, jerk.
Well, you know, he gave me 2 words that he told me to look out for that he was like, I coined those phrases. So I've got 2 words in mind that I know are going to be in the show, and I'll be like, Dan put that in there. So anyway.
That's awesome.
But that was my cool event. But while I was on the conference, I brought my PlayStation 4, which was a pain in the butt to do.
Oh, God.
And it...
I remember this now. Yeah.
Do what now?
Sorry.
Oh,
it's me remembering.
So, which it was a pain in the butt. It was a pain in the butt to pack up and bring, and I was worried, and it made me want this long for the Switch all so much. But I packed it up and took it with me. I was going to beat Watch Dogs 2, Brody. It was my goal was to beat Watch Dogs 2. I'm sitting there playing. I'm having a great old time. I'm like maybe an hour away from the end of the game. Like, I don't know. I haven't looked up this data, but I feel like I was pretty close. So I'm playing and my game crashes, right? And normally when it crashes, you exit out, you go back to the main menu, you start over, and you lose an hour, maybe, tops. When my game crashed, it showed the error message and then shut down the system. Like the system turned off. So I knew when that happened, I was already in for a world of trouble. Basically, long story short, after Googling and calling people and calling PlayStation and all these different people, trying all these different tricks, I basically just had to initialize my hard drive. And when you do that, you lose everything, like everything. So I lost all my game saves and everything. I wasn't worried about my games because I knew I could just re-download those from the network or whatever. But I didn't know about game saves. And even the lady at PlayStation told me, she was like, if you're a PlayStation Plus member, which I am, you should be able to download everything from the cloud. I could, but it was from a year ago. So anything new that I had played was not there, which was unfortunate. So basically, I'm not going to beat Watch Dogs for a long time because I was already sick of the game. I really enjoyed the game and it was fun. But when you play something for so long, you're just like, I need to move on. That's where I was at. So I'm probably never going to beat that game. At least for a while. But all that to say, I've been playing Gravity Rush since then, and Gravity Rush is a lot of fun.
Really?
Yes, it is.
Really?
It is, but it's also very strange, and I feel a little weird playing it at certain points. Like today, I did a side quest, right? And you get a camera in the game, right, where you're you can take pictures of things and stuff. So I run into this old man, and he's like, he says something along the lines of, "Oh, these young whippersnappers just don't give any attention to their elders." And then Kat's like, "Is something wrong?" And he's like, "Oh, thank you, dear, for listening to an old man something. You have such a lovely ... heart." And Kat goes, "Oh, well, thank you." And then she goes, "Wait a minute. Why did you pause before you said heart?" And he's like, "Oh, nothing. And he's like, "Oh, I'm sick. You have a camera? Can you go take pictures of 5 beautiful women? It'll ward off the evil spirits so that I might live." And Kat's just like, "Oh my gosh, well, sure, if that'll help you, I'll go do it." And so I had to run around and find pictures. I had to find women in the game and take pictures of them. And I tried, Brody, I tried so hard to find the oldest, fattest character models in that game to send to that old man. It wouldn't let me. So anyway, you find 4 people, and then after that point, you don't no one else will take a picture for you. So you have to take a picture of yourself and give it to him. And I was just like, this is weird. Why did someone put this in there? But whatever.
Japan.
We love you. Okay, we're going to talk about news now.
Yay.
So, some popular gaming news in the past week. So, we're going to start off with the Fire Emblem Direct. So, Brody, you're a huge Fire Emblem fan, but you are not a fan of all this new information.
It's okay. This thing they're talking about is the new 3DS game coming out. Is inspired, or is it a remake of the second game?
I believe it's... I don't know, that's a good question. I think it is a remake, though.
It's one of those.
This game never came to US. That's all I know.
Okay.
So it was always in Japan.
Inspired or it's a remake. Should probably looked it up before, but I didn't.
I'm pretty sure it's a remake.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
of the second Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
And it's coming out for 3DS this year, I think, this fall.
Yes.
And it looks okay.
Yeah.
It's from what they said, it's a lot different than modern Fire Emblem games. So it'll be interesting.
Interessante. They announced, I kind of came in and out and looked up all the stuff, and I'm not super overwhelmed or overexcited about any of the news that they gave. But I feel like they had a lot of announcements. They announced a new 3DS game, that there is a new Nintendo Switch game coming that's unannounced.
2018. That'll be awesome. I like that.
They mentioned the Nintendo Switch Warrior game.
They were like, "Here's the extended trailer,"
and it didn't show anything.
It showed Chrom slashing his sword, and that was the only thing.
It was
from the direct.
It was a second longer, maybe. I was laughing when they showed that, and then they talked about the mobile game, So, are you not excited about the mobile game either?
I'm just not very into mobile games, honestly.
Oh, well. I mean, I've been playing Mario Run, and I enjoy it, but I wasn't...
this one's free.
Yeah.
That is a plus. Mario Run was $10 freaking.
Yeah.
So...
Well, I don't know. I like Mario looked cool, and I was excited to jump in and play it, but I don't know that I'm going to jump in on this Fire Emblem one.
I might download it and just kind of mess with it like a little bit, but
Right.
Again.
Was there anything else that they announced that you wanted to mention?
Fire Emblem Warriors is for Switch and new 3DS.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So
that was something we didn't know.
And
it'll be the second new 3DS exclusive game.
That's right. It's only on new 3DS. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The only two exclusive games to new 3DS is the remake of Xenoblade and the new Warriors.
That's crazy. I'm so surprised that they're continuing 3DS, like that it is a solid its own system.
From interviews I saw of Reggie, they're planning on just keeping it.
I mean, cool. So, I mean, basically the Switch is the new home console, but you can also take it with you.
Yeah. So
crazy.
Yes.
All right, you want to talk about some Overwatch?
Let's talk about Overwatch.
Some Overwatch. Brody, why don't you've gotten to play a little bit of the new stuff. Why don't you talk about it? What is it like?
About Overwatch.
Give me the lowdown.
You're the rooster.
It's the year of the rooster.
Look at this. Look at these new skins.
So,
there's new skins for May, Bastion, Zenyatta, Reinhardt, Roadhog, Mercy.
Did you say Tracer?
Tracer does have one. Symmetra.
Did you say Junkrat?
Junkrat does have one, yeah.
Yeah.
And
May's looks cool.
May has two legendary ones. There's a lot of legendaries. All these look awesome.
Yeah.
Winston's Sun Wukong looks freaking awesome.
Yeah. There's a lot of good ones. I wish that dragon costume was somehow a one that you could do. But okay, the capture the flag or capture the rooster, I am so excited for. Have you played it? Is it not fun?
It's Symmetra Torb madness.
Oh really? So basically, do they just set up a bunch of turrets at the flag and destroy people?
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
It's like Torb turret, Symmetra turrets, and one Symmetra there, and you're dead. Her skin. I forgot about Diva's skin. Ooh.
I don't know that Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite one. And
That's
I haven't
your
gotten
favorite?
it. I've opened probably 15 boxes now.
15?
Yeah. And
Jeez.
I've gotten one skin.
I don't have any more skins because my data got deleted, so I don't want to hear any of your crap.
You lost all of it?
Yes!
It wouldn't get rid of your skin. No.
I haven't played it, but
It wouldn't get
I
rid
might
of your
be wrong.
skins. I tried to battle. That would be tied to Battle.net.
Okay, well, maybe I still have them, and I won't be as
Whoa,
mad.
what was that noise?
Whoa.
What was that? Who was that? Who?
Someone just tweeted us that we were being too loud. So anyway, so yeah, we're gonna play this Friday. So we're gonna do a little bit of this on the channel. So should be cool.
That tweet's just gonna mess with me the whole time.
It's gonna mess with you. Don't let it mess with you, Brody. Don't let it mess with you. So
Thanks, people outside.
Was there any other thing you didn't like about the new update?
It's been pretty buggy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is a little weird.
I've read things that it took them a long time to figure out capture the flag. And
it was a thing that they said they didn't want to do because it wouldn't be balanced. Which I guess is why it's just an arcade game.
It's madness.
And it's fun.
Yeah.
But you would need a team to communicate with. It's awful with just yourself.
So is it so you would say it's worse than the Halloween update?
I guess game, like, content-wise, kind of. But the skins are way better.
Oh, okay.
There's tons of skins this time.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go through. So
Like,
Friday.
I don't think, like, I'll be able to get all of them by February 14th.
Oh man, we gotta roll. We gotta move.
I
So,
think.
our next topic,
Ew, what is this?
Brody, Star Wars.
Get Drew in here.
Get Drew in here. So Star Wars 8, they have announced the poster and the name, The Last Jedi.
Sorry, my hand's in the way.
Sorry.
Who's the last one?
There's 3. So
Is it going to be
who
the last one
knows?
standing?
Maybe.
Are they just all going to kill each other?
The Hunger Games, but Star Wars. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of theories. Luke is referred to as the last Jedi in the fifth movie,
Don't
I
ask
think.
me.
Yoda calls him the last Jedi.
Oops.
There's, I mean, obviously it could point to Rey being the last Jedi after Luke. I'm pretty sure Luke's going to die in this one. I'm pretty sure.
Mark Hamill can't die.
Well, I don't want Mark Hamill to die. I just don't. I expect Luke to die.
Got to keep the Joker around.
Got to keep the Joker around. Oh, it's going to be a sad day when he and
Don't say it. Don't say it.
I can't think of his name now. Oh my gosh,
I know
it's
who
my
you're
favorite
talking about.
Batman. What's his name? Kevin Conroy. When he and Kevin Conroy die, it's going to be a sad day in my life. Let me just tell you.
You'll
But
just be crying.
I will.
Be like,
I
what's
will.
wrong? He'll be like,
I will be sobbing.
they're dead.
It's like my heroes are dead. What do I do? So yeah.
The
so
Joker's your hero.
basically.
Good role model.
I mean, it could go either way, but then also people are saying that it could be Kylo Ren, which, the red, sign, usually yellow.
That is a little red.
The only other time, and this is secondhand data from Drew mostly, but the only other time it was a red title was in the fifth movie. And it was kind of when Darth Vader started to turn a little bit. So there's thoughts that Kylo Ren will turn, pull a Prince Zuko, if you will, and go full on the light side. But who knows? Who knows?
I don't know anything
It could
about
be
Star
a
Wars.
mysterious Jedi that comes out of nowhere, and whatever.
He'll be crazy.
Yeah. Also
It'll be Jar Jar
the other
Binks.
big thing is that Jedi is both plural and singular. So it could just be the last group of Jedi.
Like moose.
Yes. And geese. No, that's not right. That's not right.
No.
Okay, let's talk about this then,
What is
Brody.
this?
What is this?
Is this a spaceman
It
with a
with a parachute
tied to
looking at some kind of meteor
what?
falling from the sky?
What?
This, Brody, is the one screenshot we have from Playdead hinting at their new game.
I'm excited for it.
I'm already excited.
It
I'll
looks cool.
play whatever.
You look like a little spaceman.
You look like a little spaceman. We might be going to space.
That'd be cool.
They'd call it space.
Limbo inside
Space.
space. Nice.
Or maybe they'd call it galaxy. Or what if they called it drift? Like you're adrift in space.
What if they called it Switch?
Wow.
Who is this?
I
Who's
don't-
doing this to me?
I don't like you anymore.
Switch.
Wow. Well, speaking of Switch, let's talk about the new
Let's talk
Switch lineup.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that. So, Brody, let me just read for
Good
you.
mythical morning.
We have, in our last podcast episode where we talked about the Switch, one of our biggest complaints, and again, I don't care because I'm just buying this for Zelda. But one of our biggest complaints and worries about the Switch was the lack of launch games. Well, when we last talked, there were like 5. Now there are like a whopping 10. So let me just read some updates. So again, it's Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, 1-2 Switch, trying to think of which other ones were there, but those are the two big Nintendo games. They've added The Binding of Isaac, Afterbirth Plus, Just Dance 2017. I think that's one we talked about.
Yeah, wow.
Human Resource Machine. I Am Setsuna. Have you seen that one? Mm-hmm. I figured you would be excited about that one. Little Inferno, Skylanders, Imaginators, Super Bomberman R, World of Goo, and then I also believe they are putting out Snipper Clips as a launch title, but it doesn't say that on this list, so that might be incorrect.
Snipper Clips?
Snipper Clips. It looked pretty fun. It's supposed to be a puzzle game, but you have to cut each other. Like emos.
Sounds a little dark.
Well, we like dark games. So anyway, just wanted to update you that there are quite a few more than there were.
That's good shit right there, man.
That's good stuff to know. That's good stuff to know. You know what I'm saying?
I punched my hand too hard, man.
You punched your hand too hard.
Punched it too hard.
Why did you punch it too hard?
My hand hurts.
All right, what else we want to talk about? Ooh, Brody. This was announced today. Have you heard of this little place called Square Enix? You might know it for hot flicks like Kingdom Hearts Final Fantasy and Just Cause.
What?
Well, they are making, Brody,
Let's watch this.
an Avenger game. Oh, you haven't seen this, right?
I haven't seen it.
So you've got Hulk there,
Okay.
and this lady is talking. She's chitting and chatting.
What is Hulk's object?
It was his glasses. There's Thor.
Is that
so
Mjolnir?
yeah. So basically, the voiceover is saying things like blah blah blah. We still need heroes.
Iron Man.
They're but heroes fall. We'll always need heroes. We just have to reassemble them.
Mark.
And there you go.
Marvel.
So that's their teaser. There's not a lot to guess from this, really. I mean, we know that it's gonna have Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, Captain America.
It's gonna have.
I really hope
Open World Avengers.
Open World Avengers.
Open World Avengers. Do you remember the Hulk game for PlayStation 2?
Yes, that was awesome.
You could pick up cars and make them into gloves. Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
The boxing fist. Yeah.
That'd be cool if it's like open world.
Well, and I mean, they did Just Cause 2. So I mean, Spider-Man would be cool to have in this. That would work really well.
That would work well.
So I don't know. It's going to be interesting because I mean, if you get to play as all the Avengers, just imagine Final Fantasy, but in New York City.
Only 15.
Yeah, only 15. But you're playing as the Avengers. I mean, it sounds awesome.
Can I fly?
Yeah.
Can I jump high?
Yeah.
Can I go faster than a speeding bullet?
Yeah.
No, because it's not DC.
Oh. Well.
Way to go, man.
Jeez. Take away my nerd card right now.
Did you see... I'm kind of sad that we didn't get into the Injustice 2 beta.
Yeah. We still could get in it. And if we do, we'll play it.
There's Robin was announced for it this week.
Yeah. So a lot of superhero announcements going on.
Because they cool.
They cool, man.
They cool. Everyone loves
Superman.
Supermen.
Superhumans. But anyway.
Even the non-comic book people now.
So
people that don't even know
this looks great. I'm excited to see it and see what how it goes. But
don't disappoint us, Squeenix.
I mean, this trailer doesn't really give you much to go on.
It doesn't.
It's just a teaser.
It doesn't give me nothing.
I hope it's good, but I mean, Square Enix has done so many things. I mean, it could go anywhere.
Reacted.
So Kingdom Hearts
2.8
final chapter prologue. This Tuesday it happened. Brody, I haven't gotten it yet.
I haven't either. I'm waiting for 1.5 and 2.5 HD remake to come out in March. Yeah.
Oh,
and then I'll get it.
Right.
I saw this week that there was an update they put out to fix Aqua's chin because it was too pointy.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's interesting.
That's awesome. So, I mean, we all know that you and I are huge Kingdom Hearts fans.
From what I've seen, besides it being short, people have said it's really fun.
Yeah, I mean, I want to play it. It's just, I don't know.
$60 for like 2 hours.
Yeah, that's
It's
kind of
like
where I'm at.
The Order all over again.
Yeah. Which, I mean, it's Kingdom Hearts, so obviously it's going to be good. But I don't know. I've just got too much else on my plate, so I just don't have time to dedicate to it.
Especially coming up. What do we got? Nier Automata.
Nier's coming out.
Dinosaur Robot.
I'm locked in on March 3rd. I'm just waiting for my Breath of the Wild to get here. I've pre-ordered 3 amiibo.
Nier's going to come out around that time.
I have pre-ordered 3 amiibo.
What do I do?
am locked and loaded.
What do I do?
So anyway, all right, let's talk about our last topic. So Brody, Trump, he's ruining everything already.
What is with this man? We aren't going to talk about politics much.
No, we really aren't.
This will be,
this
unless
is a
he
rarity.
keeps doing it.
This is why,
people.
So Trump is working on a
tariff.
I don't know if you'd call it a bill or what, to pass a tariff, which what that is basically it's a tax on imported goods. And so I don't know what percent it is or what. I think he wants like a 5% tariff is what I read the other day. I can't remember. Don't quote me on that. But either way, it's a tariff.
He's not specifically
on exported
targeting
games.
it. He's targeting it.
He's threatening
It's
our
not-
video games, people.
It's not cool. Build the wall. Don't touch my video games.
Don't make me pay another $1 for my Nintendo Switch. Just let me have it.
Don't build a wall either.
Yeah, don't do that. But
Don't
anyway,
do anything.
it's crazy. Now, I don't think this is going to happen because he's got to go through Congress to get this done, and I don't think they're going to let it happen. I think they're going to shut it down.
He better not touch the video games. They're already expensive. How am I supposed to have a hobby if I have to pay $1 million to play my games?
Yeah. It's not going to be
$1
good.
million, y'all, for one game.
No, will not be fun.
We
So,
will
and
not do
especially games from Japan. And I mean, that's where a lot of games that, especially that we enjoy, are coming from.
I can't think of anything there's a bunch of American developers, but like I can't think of anything that's
And yeah, not to mention a lot of European developers and
yeah. But it's like where it's manufactured, it's going to matter a lot. And also, I wonder what this will mean for digital games.
yeah, I don't know. That's a whole nother ball game. So I don't know. All that to say, Trump is potentially ruining video games in America.
I always joked around and said like the thanks Obama thing,
Mm-hmm.
but now thanks Trump.
Thanks.
For real.
Thanks,
Thanks.
Trump. We ought to come up with something different. It should be something new.
Fuck Trump. 2016, 17.
No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I meant like, instead of saying thanks, we maybe say,
You're welcome.
okay, maybe you're welcome, Trump.
Ooh, I want someone to like do a remake of You're Welcome, but with Trump. I think that would be hilarious.
Man. Maybe we could do that. I don't know. We'll have to figure something out. I'll write it. Someone else animate it. Anyway. All right. Well, that's it for this week's podcast. Maybe a
Thanks
little
for
lighter.
watching, y'all.
Thanks for tuning in, checking us out. I'm going to zip through a couple things here. If you liked what you saw, there's a couple things you can do to help us out.
Or heard.
There's a couple things you can do to help us out. Number one, if you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe
If you made it
and leave us a nice little comment. Maybe you can leave us a comment about what we've talked about. You can say what you thought about all these different things.
Talk to us. Let us know what you think about Trump and his dumb,
What should
stupid
be
tariffs.
what should be our new slogan for Trump instead of thanks Obama? It should be blank Trump. Let us know what you think. The other thing you can do if you're listening to the podcast, you can leave us a nice little review on iTunes. Let us know what you thought.
It
that would be
helps
great.
us out.
It does help us out. You can also shoot us an email at ChortleCast@gmail.com and let us know what you want us to hear us talk about.
It'll
on
be
this
nice.
right here. The
You
ChortleCast.
can be like, hey, I want to hear you guys talk about Taco Bell's new items. They've updated the menu. What do you guys think? We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it. Sure, whatever. You can also follow us on Twitter at ChortleGames. So, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.